Every day in our lives, there comes a point where we have to decide whether to take risks or not. A risk can be big or small, but we come across them every day as humans in society, and we need to be able to decide whether to take them or not. To be able to take them is the biggest challenge. You need a lot of courage to even think about the risk you're willing to take. And a famous Italian proverb once says, "It is not enough to aim, you must hit." Aiming is the risk part. To be able to know when to aim and how to aim and why is crucial to you as a person. Whether it's like taking the new job or applying for a new job, talking to that random stranger on the street, becoming friends with them, taking a hard class. These are all risks we think about in our daily lives. The hitting part is the accuracy part. For job interviews, it'd be applying for the job, getting the courage to apply for a job would be the risk part. Where it could be far from your house, or it can be a hard job with hard hours. That's the risk. The hitting part is the interview part. You have to hit. You have to be yourself. You need to be successful in the interview in order to get the job. Also with risk-taking and aiming and shooting and hitting, basketball. I played basketball my entire life, and hitting your shots was really important. A famous basketball player by the name of Michael Jordan once said, you miss 100% of the shots you do not take. He was a prime example of this quote. This was his quote he lived on for basketball. He was the leading scorer 10 times, 10 different years. He led the NBA in scoring. But he wasn't only known for that. He was known for his championships. He went to the NBA Finals 6 times, and out of those 6 times, he did not lose at all. He had 100% accuracy in winning. He knew how to win. He was a go-getter. It was crazy how he just won so many times. But how? How did he win so many times? Because he knew the risk. He knew the risk of putting in all the hard work, putting in the daily hours of shooting, practicing. He wanted to win. He was 100% accurate. It is not enough to aim, you must hit. He aimed. He aimed for the big goal of winning. Winning and winning and winning. And he hit. He hit every single time. So it just shows how, not only in sports, but in life, there will be a point where you just come across a risk, whether you want to come across it or you decide to come across it. You must choose. But when you do choose, you have to hit in order to be successful. And I'm not saying you need to be successful every time you aim your gun, every time you try to go for a new job, every time you try to talk to a friend, every time you try to do something new. You don't have to be successful. You just have to try. But hitting is the most crucial part, because that's when you become successful. But if you don't hit, one of the bigger things in life, you don't give up. Whether you fail a class, you don't get the job, you don't make a new friend, you don't hit the shot, you don't give up. You re-aim your gun. You re-aim to a different job. You re-aim to a new path, to a new life. You do not give up. Because eventually, if you keep shooting, you keep aiming, you keep trying, you will eventually hit your goal. And that's a famous quote, or that's what Michael Jordan lived by. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. But if you keep taking them, you keep trying, you eventually will hit. And you will learn from all the mistakes of not hitting and not being successful, but when you are successful, it will be worth it.